Y'all will see that a lot of people who have like 3-bedroom townhomes and 3-bedroom, 4 bedrooms, sleep 12 people in the city, we're going to be able to come in and charge way less than they're charging, but it's going to have the same amount of space in the same field, and it's going to be in a themed type of apartment. So we're going to try to fit the niche and honestly still make a good profit on this one. It's going to be great. Y'all still ride with us. No. Give them a taste. A day in the life. A day in the life.
You only knew. I worked 11 hours. 11 hours.
So guess what? My dad came to visit me for Father's Day. He tired. He been up since like 3. But showing y'all another apartment that we are setting up today. So this one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's an old school. We're gonna make this one vintage if they need it. It's an old school apartment, right? And when I say old school, I mean old school. I ain't playing. I can't. I'm just in the middle. I'm gonna see if they can get it first. So when I say old school, I mean old school. Look, like this is gonna set this off when we take pictures. So like even in the kitchen, we got the old school radio in here. Like, we got already the velvet furniture. Like, look at this, boom. This was an office room that we're gonna turn into another bedroom. Look at the lighting. Let's peep the lighting in here. Look, this is gonna be a dope ass room. So, movers are still moving. I'm gonna help them out now. Right over here. So yes, we have finally started hiring movers, and you can see it really helps us out because what we're doing right now is we have had furniture inside one apartment, but they raised the rents on us. So we had a 2-2 beautiful apartment in the mid-rise. It was like on the 5th floor, really good view of the medical center, all that. And we found it for $1,500 for our rent. And what ended up happening is, you know, COVID happens, inflation's about to start happening. People think depression is coming. We don't know. So what we rented it for was $1,500, but we didn't renew our lease because it was $1,800 when they wanted us to renew. Now, anybody watching this is what my dad was talking about, anybody watching this actually sets up Airbnbs. So they aren't the people who we're renting it to. So it's not like they'll be mad. It's not like
so they ain't gonna know that it was this and now they paying this.
Correct. They're not gonna be mad. So that's what I was like, that's good. See, my dad was telling me not to tell y'all the rents because he's like, you don't want to make people mad when they find out what they're paying for it. Another thing that's good to know is that those are outside. You can leave those right here, sir. Now, the other place that we were at raised the rent on us $300. And that's the effect of inflation. That's the effect of a whole bunch of people starting Airbnbs. And when a lot of people start Airbnbs in your city, what will end up happening is they're going to end up renting at the same places that you rent at. And when they do that, the price is going up. All right, dance break. So back to what I was saying, when a whole bunch of people flood your market, because unless you're in one of these smaller markets that no one really wants to go to, if you're in a market where people actually want to come visit your city, when they want to visit there, there's also enough room for people to start Airbnbs. And when that happens, the rents go up. So we'll have another video about that somewhere. I'll probably put it like right here in the box where you can click on another video. It talks about inflation. It talks about how to make sure that you can stay competitive in a market that is becoming flooded. A lot of people have looked into how to do arbitrage and people buy homes, but there are certain methods that you can do to make sure you can find cheap rents in whatever city you go to. This full apartment that we're in, it was originally a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with an office. When we're done with it, this is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom that is literally walking distance to bars. We are 5 minutes from Midtown. So now it's a 3-2. So, I'll give you a view of where we at right now. Almost everything is in. Even the old man, he's in too. Yes, I know, he looking at the camera like, what's going on? But, so y'all can see how much space we have. Like, in reality, we plan on sleeping inside this apartment, 8 to 12 people. We're not exactly sure yet how many we're gonna sleep in here. But check this out, like everything in here is vintage. Even the closet, straight wood closet. Got it, yes, I'm out the way. Like straight wood closet. That's all living room. Right now, all the big stuff is done. Everything else can go in the living room. Like even look at the doors. This opens up through a crank. So if you want it, you can open this up on your front door and get some, they're called what? Jealousies? For jealous people to look out the window?
Jealousy is what they're called.
Interesting. So these go, I don't know if y'all have these up north, if you're watching this from up north anywhere, but these are in southern cities. I used to just call them like old Miami windows, but I did. I didn't know the name. But yeah, so these windows, super cool, because you don't find these everywhere. But if you just want to bring fresh air into your place, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a net here. And that allows you to just let fresh air in. Now in Texas, it's super hot. So if you open up this window, honestly, you are just gonna let all the AC out. So you might wanna keep that rolled up. And right now it's dark in here, so my phone's doing a really good job of keeping light. But you can already see where it's going. Like right now, we're gonna set up a queen bed here. It's gonna be a queen bed here. And we're gonna put like a small velvet couch right here. And then we're gonna mount a TV on that wall. And we already have some really cool decorations that we're gonna get coming. So I'm coming this way, the light's gonna cut on. I'm gonna cut all this, but I'll back up and boom. Now check the bathroom. This thing is vintage luxury all the way through. Like if you look, this has like copper like lining for the whole bathroom. And this is huge. Like if this was like 1960s or 1970s, I'd be living luxury right now. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to set this up as a 70s luxury Airbnb. And we've never seen that. Like it has the walk-in shower, like I said, with the gold trim everywhere on that. It's gonna be really nice. And watch, come walk with me. see the other bathroom, right? You already got your own vanity right here.
So, coming back, now look, again, like I said, if this was the 70s, I'd be living luxury.
Like you have almost what looks like to be like a garden tub. It's a larger tub. Like tubs are always this big, how we have them in our apartments. So check this out. Check this out. It's super dope for real. And then leads into the other bedroom where we're probably gonna do 2 fulls in here. This is a smaller room, but still pretty big. And then in between, you got a closet that connects the 2 rooms. Walk-ins everywhere. Look at this. I don't even want to tell y'all how much the rent was on this place.
Hey y'all, back, and just thought I would stop in and just talk a little bit more about how the day has been going today. So it's Father's Day weekend and we have work to do as always, because you know, we trying to set up some things to make sure that we work now so we don't have to be working later. So we gonna use our youth and get it in, because when I'm 40, I wanna be on a boat all the time. Naked. That's too much, probably not naked. But seriously, so we are back at the Airbnb that I recorded earlier and showed y'all a little bit of the walkthrough when the movers were here. And so we're back. It's me, and Felicia's always been here. She's looking fit right now. And we are, you see what I'm doing. I am packing the hookah because we're gonna be here for maybe about 2 hours. And we're gonna try to get as much done as we can while we have some help here. So since Felicia is the best wife in the world, and you know everybody probably be saying that, like for their wife and all that, but like, whose wife seriously surprises them with flying their parents in for Father's Day? Like, what better way can I celebrate Father's Day by celebrating having the generations here? So it's super cool. I got my dad, me, my dad, and my son. That's like just kind of one of the coolest things I can think of, is to actually have generations, like be able to celebrate something, because you know, generational wealth isn't just money, it's like power and family too. So it's really dope that I get to celebrate this one with him, because Adrian's getting older and he's able to recognize a little bit more. So it's just one of those things where it's like everything becomes a tad bit more special as the years go by. But yeah, so we're gonna show a little bit about like what we're doing in the Airbnb to set everything up. You'll see some of the things we do to kind of keep ourselves going, i.e. have a drink and smoke a little bit of hookah while we're here. And the apartment smells like cat pee. So we usually wouldn't just like smoke inside without at least kind of like opening up a door or something like that. But we gonna leave the doors closed and smoke hookah in here. And you know what? I would much rather smell lemon mint hookah versus cat pee. So we gonna let them compete. But you know, it's probably not gonna get all the smell out, but at least it'll help. And what we are gonna do is bring our ozone machine in here to get the rest of the smell out. more steps. We getting it there. We done bought some fern. Moss fern. All right. And so what we doing is we putting together right now like a flower bed for the most part, because in this vintage apartment that we're putting together this time, it has like a built-in like garden bed, which is really dope. So it's going together with all the things that we're putting in here. We think it's gonna look really cool when it's done. So just showing y'all a little bit of it right now. Stay tuned.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I'm the one by fault and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's you can talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devil. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. I need people and shadow. 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 I did what I got when them kills over my. I did try to buy moto, one Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for leggy bona. Now so much you make you have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young past, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. I need people and shadow. 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 I need people and kilo fait, on m'a tête, fine, oh, bagatelle,